All right, thanks, Dave. All new at 6. Florida's legislative session kicks off this week ahead of Governor Ron DeSantis' final State of the State address tomorrow. Political experts expect the session will focus on topics ranging from property taxes to protecting Floridians from AI. CBS News Miami's Morgan Rynor is your reporter in Coconut Grove, talking to residents about what they think the biggest issues Floridians are facing.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is termed out, which means that Tuesday's State of the State will be his final one. And as one political expert put it, this one will be different from the rest. We hit the streets to ask South Florida residents what they believe the biggest issues in the state are.
I moved from New York because I was looking for a kind of a cheaper alternative, but now I'm here. Prices seem very similar to New York.
The common answer, housing costs.
Homes at 10 years sold for in hundreds of thousands are pushing the millions now.
There's nothing for sale, even if there is, especially around these areas. It's a bit too expensive.
Which is not a surprise to University of Miami political science professor Gregory Koger, who said housing will likely be on the governor's State of the State agenda.
The price of housing, the availability of housing, and the housing insurance. The state legislature hasn't had much of a policy response to this over the last couple years.
DeSantis already getting started on it. While in Davie today, he announced a decrease in homeowners insurance premiums. Koger said unlike years prior, where DeSantis has had a large Republican majority that has been fairly compliant in the state legislature, the governor is now facing resistance.
One of his leading items is to try to force local counties to reduce their property taxes without much of an answer of like how would they replace that tax base and continue to provide, the services that they owe their constituents.
The other topic he expects resistance on, redistricting, which DeSantis has already called a special session on.
President Trump and his White House has pushed Republican-dominated states to redraw district lines in the middle of a census period, which is legal, but really, really unusual. They think the Democrats are going to have an advantage, and they're trying to offset that by squeezing out more congressional seats from the same number of Republican votes. It's dangerous to Republicans because it means that the ones who are in office will have fewer sure votes in their districts.
We will have full coverage of the governor's State of the State on CBS News Miami and online, so stick with us. For now in Coconut Grove, Morgan Rynor, CBS News Miami.